Welcome back to the Reptiles With Podcast, and happy Thanksgiving.
Happy Thanksgiving. Happy Turkey Day.
There was some turkey running around
Yes, sir.
There were. I was mad excited about it, too, but they fucking left.
Why were you excited?
Because I needed to find the turkey that I was going to eat.
That's mean, bro.
That is really mean.
Why?
That is so anti-conservation of you.
Yeah.
What are you talking about?
Yeah.
What did the Pilgrims do?
The Pilgrims, they asked first.
Yeah.
So who do I need to ask to get some of this turkey?
They have to
Natives.
thank your god, and then they sacrifice one of their turkeys for you.
Yes.
Hmm.
I saw it in a movie once.
That's how it works.
So I don't have a right to this turkey?
No.
Nope.
Just from
You were a
privilege.
colonizer like everybody else.
It's a privilege. Does U.S. ARC protect turkey rights?
I don't think so.
Oh, dude.
I don't think so.
The R in US ARC is reptile. Is turkey a reptile?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Birds are reptiles, have scales on their
Oh
feet.
my
Yeah.
God.
If you ask if you ask specific scientists, they'll tell you.
What scientist, Eric?
Scientists that know the truth.
Yeah.
Hollow Earth.
Archosaurs.
I don't know who that is.
So
Archosaurs.
archosaurs mean that they have the R. So like raptors. Raptor is like the hawk. Same thing
Oh.
with velociraptor.
Yeah.
Okay. Cool.
Yeah.
I'm not lying.
Yeah.
I don't lie.
Anyways, did you guys see the news that's going on in the Everglades?
Which one?
Eric, you want to pull up a photo real quick?
Oh, photo?
Yeah.
Berms
pull-
are at it again, man.
Let's go, dude.
I thought this was interesting because it's like, I always knew that they could do this. For me, it never. I
It
never
was not a
batted an eye.
surprise.
Yeah.
I thought that this was common knowledge, right? Because you have scrub pythons and you have scrub pythons and you have different carpet pythons eating giant
Which are
animals.
smaller snakes than
Yeah,
berms.
eating
Mhm.
giant animals in Australia, right? But now they find the berms here eating deer.
Nah, U.S. Ark said it would never happen. U.S. Ark Florida said it would never happen. It's only small mammals like rodents that nobody cares about.
It's
Yeah.
unrealistic.
Daniel
that they only-
Parker, that's on you.
My thing is that wasn't that obvious that they can eat animals like that? Or
Yeah.
did they only think that they were legitimately eating raccoons and...
I think that just no one really thinks about it. Like, you just see the berms every now and
think-
then, and you don't realize what they're doing for
Yeah.
that
I
time
think
span.
everybody knows. They just ignore it. Especially
Okay.
in the reptile community, people are like, nah, dude, nah, dude, nah, dude.
Well,
nah, it's only rodents.
What if they
reps."
only do it once a year? Like we eat turkey once a year for Thanksgiving.
They
What
could.
if this is the Burmese python's Thanksgiving?
Very
They-
well
Yeah,
could.
they do it once a year. It's 100,000 berms in there. So
So,
100,000
Hunting season.
way different. A
No,
lot less
what are we
deer
talking
die.
about? It's the same.
Also-
You're just
For-
adding more pressure on the deer.
For a berm to be able to find a deer is a little bit harder than it would be to find other things in
Okay.
terms of catching it. I don't know though, but
I think it's
would
all the
think.
same. It's just by chance. They're just waiting.
Yeah. What was it that I told you? I told Eric. I was like, I was surprised that people were surprised by this, and I was like, it's like, we know that an adult just to keep it in common pet, terms,
Mhm.
we know that an adult female ball python can eat a medium to like a large rat, depending on the size, right?
Mhm.
To say that a berms are only eating like a raccoon or a possum or something like that
It's
is like
wild.
it's like
Yeah.
saying that your adult female ball python can only eat like a large or a jumbo mouse.
Yeah.
Yeah. Obviously, these things could eat a fucking deer. Mind you, it was crazy. That photo was
Yeah.
insane.
It's also like people do talk about it. And this is like seeing the thing people talk about.
Exactly, because not
Yeah.
everyone's
So that's what's
seeing
cool about
this
it.
stuff
Yeah.
in the first place. A lot
Yeah.
of like people who aren't into animals, they may not honestly ever see a snake,
Yeah.
especially in the wild. So
Yeah.
And those trappers, they usually just find snakes crossing the road.
Mhm.
Okay. Yeah, because I was just surprised the way that biologists were reacting to it. That
Mhm.
they were like, "Oh, this is a thing that we're seeing. Look at this. We just saw this for the first time."
It's
kind
just
of thing.
evidence. It's just visual
Yeah.
evidence of it.
Yeah.
Because you can find poop and find leftover off a deer and shit,
Yeah.
but it's not the same as seeing it happen.
Yeah. I guess minus the ecological issues that this situation actually is, it is cool to see it.
It's cool to see, but also like it just shows you the damage that it's causing
Mhm.
Okay.
that people deny. So that's
Yeah.
what's cool. It's evidence to show the damage that these snakes are actually
think it
causing.
serves like a reminder this is
Yeah.
still happening.
Yeah, it's not like
Mm-hmm. Keep on.
US Ark says like, no, they're not doing that much damage, and in fact, mammals are going up, dude. Mammals are going up actually in that area.
No, they're moving up the state because
Yeah,
they're all gone.
literally getting fucked.
Whoa,
Hey.
that wasn't very Thanksgiving of you.
Oh yeah, you're right. We have
Yeah.
to be thankful for the Burmese pythons.
Oh
Okay.
my God, no, I would never. Look at this beautiful place.
Yeah.
Berms.
What would you do? You love this place. This is your favorite place to be. This is the place where you grew up. This is the place where you're gonna raise your family. What would you do if you saw a berm here?
I'll go ape shit.
Yeah.
Oh, I'll go ape shit.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'll go ape shit.
You call FWC.
Yeah, I'm snitching on all the snakes. I'm
Do you-
snitching on all the breeders.
Do you-
I'm snitching on everybody.
Do you
Knock on
remember-
people's doors.
I'm PETA, dude.
Do you remember 4 years ago, I guess at this time, when there was like a lady that was crying and she posted it on like TikTok or Reels. She was like, Donald Trump or Mr. Trump, President Trump, help us. That's going to be you with FWC.
Yeah.
FWC, help
Yeah,
us.
literally, dude. I'm snitching on everybody, dude.
Start
No more
interrogating
pets,
every
no
snake in the
fucking
woods.
nothing, bro.
You know what I'm going to start doing? I'm going to start planting secret blue tongues here.
Oh God.
Just in the places that I know
Dude.
that you frequent.
Fuck.
Dude, I will find you, and you're the first one in prison.
That way you're going to be like going around in like the dune area and you're like, wait a second.
Dude, you're going to prison.
I'm faster, stronger.
Then prison.
Yeah.
You're going to prison, dude. That's all I know.
Prison Break. You ever seen that show?
Yep.
That's going to be me. Escaping.
Good luck.
Escape.
Have you heard about prison?
Have I heard about it?
I've never heard of
At
it.
least once or twice.
You would love prison.
The fuck is prison?
Why, Chuck? Why would I love prison?
Whole bunch of dudes in there.
Yeah, camaraderie.
Camaraderie in the bathroom.
Emphasis on the cum.
Everybody shares one bar of soap.
No, he's gonna live on a rack himself.
They're gonna pull him out of the
Ooh.
drawers every morning.
Can I say, I don't think I did this on the Halloween episode. I just went to St. Augustine.
Okay.
Oh,
Okay.
yeah.
I didn't go to the alligator farm,
Okay.
but I need to go to the alligator farm. But now that we're
Okay.
talking about prison, we're going to take it back. It's still fall and stuff like that. It's spooky, right?
We're only 2 days in November.
Yeah. Well, by the time this comes out, this is coming out for Thanksgiving.
Yeah, it's Thanksgiving, dude. We
Oh, yeah,
say
my
it.
bad.
It's
Thank you,
Thanksgiving
thank you,
right
thank
now.
you,
Look
thank
at
you.
him. He's wearing Thanksgiving colors.
Yeah.
This point.
The
So
pumpkin.
I went. I did like a ghost tour. All right.
Mm-hmm.
They took us to a couple of places. One of the places that they took us was the old jail that Henry Flagler built. Okay, dude. I swear, dude, I'm not lying to you. Okay. Don't give me those eyes, Chuck. Okay.
You know, we have to just take Chuck to one of these places to
All right.
see what happens.
Fine.
All right.
Let's
all right.
go.
Check this out. So, I went and we're in this ghost tour. Now that we're talking about prisons and racks, you know, they put us in an area where, you know, a bunch of the cells were. They did look like, you know, snake drawers, but human size, right?
Yeah.
So I have my back towards an open cell. Nobody's in there. It's nighttime, right? There's a guy giving us his whole presentation, and he's in character, and he's like, oh, this happened here, and this happened here, and that guy with this, and that guy with that. And I've had, like, frogs jump on me before, like on your shirt, and you kind of feel like that little bit of weight, right? So I felt something like that, not like on my shirt, but inside my shirt, right? I was wearing a jacket and a shirt, so it's 2 layers. I felt something like that, and I was like, oh my God, there's a frog on me. And then it dawned on me, there's no frogs in there. There was no frog
There's no
on
frogs
me.
in jail.
Dude, a ghost grabbed me.
Okay,
I
whatever,
swear, a ghost grabbed me, dude. I swear.
Listen, the way Chuck reacts to ghost shit is exactly the way that someone would react before they get haunted.
Oh my God.
The movie's
I'm
being
waiting
filmed right now.
dude. I'm waiting for a ghost. Dude.
The ghost of your past.
Yeah, I'm waiting. I'm waiting for this fucker to wake me up and woo,
Yeah.
nothing.
Yeah. So, I guess we could talk a little bit now that we are in the Thanksgiving spirit. You guys want to go over what we're thankful for this year? Why you gotta smile like that, bro?
I thought we were gonna start with the negative, dude.
No, we're gonna go positive. We'll go negative towards the end of the episode.
So we can just make sure to end on a bad note.
Dude, somebody lost legs to a
Yes.
Nile crocodile. We
Yes.
need to get on that.
Okay, fine. We'll do that, and then we'll be thankful. Yeah.
That's fucked.
All right. Say the story. Say the story.
No, let's be thankful. Let's be thankful.
Okay.
The order of things doesn't
I'm
add up. If I
thankful
get it that
for-
way.
Yeah.
Whoa, no,
All right, go.
else.
What are you thankful for?
What am I thankful for?
Yeah.
Oh shit.
Go for it.
I'm
gonna check the
thankful
mic.
for fucking getting my shit back together.
What does that mean?
So
Back together.
back together. I was on a path earlier, then I'm on a different path, and I'm trying to find my way through this big ass fucking galaxy, and I have a plan.
Can you be Can you be descriptive? You've said a whole. You literally
You know
said
what's
nothing.
funny? It's because I don't have a plan. It's like I'm delving into different paths, and I'm thankful for.
Having
You know what?
direction.
Honestly,
You're
I am
thankful for the adventure.
yes, and I am thankful for everyone here, even the ones over there and the ones that aren't here. Foreshadowing.
Yeah,
Anyway,
yeah.
anyway. No, but for real, because like I've been putting myself in different situations that I never thought I would
Mhm.
put myself in.
Like what?
Like, well, this past weekend I went to a car meet.
Uh-huh.
I'm not a fucking car person, but I'm curious about it, so I went and I talked to people, and I wasn't, you know.
I think we have to reference something. We have to reference the fact that Eric is a very quiet person, keeps to himself.
Autistic.
So doing these
I'm
things
breaking
for
out of it.
Eric
It's-
is him breaking out of his shell and, getting out into the world.
yeah, 'cause-
That's to preface what exactly you're trying to
'cause
make
I've
the
gone
point.
so long being in my fucking comfort zone, and I look back and I'm like, dude, I haven't done shit. So ever since I started working with you guys, when we're doing stuff all together, hanging out, I kind of gain like social power,
Yeah.
and I use that
Out in the
everything
world.
else.
So Eric's been hanging around this, I'm not going to say the exact group, but he's been hanging around a college group that does like herping
Oh,
stuff.
yeah.
And using the skills that he's learned with us, he's like their god.
No.
He is their herping god.
No.
he's
They
not.
call him Mr. Eric.
No.
No,
oh,
they
Yes, they
don't.
do. They go, Mr. Elwick, Mr. Elwick,
No.
where
no.
are the frogs? That's what they say to him.
You're mixing two worlds, bro. No. But the herping thing, Tino's their god.
No, dude.
No.
Don't
That's-
lie. Don't lie, dude.
Not gonna lie, Tino being their god.
It's
It's funny.
crazy.
It's
He's
funny.
gonna.
Insane.
What's the word that they use when you're like brainwashing somebody? Starts with
Yeah.
a D.
D.
What's the word?
Demonizing.
No.
Demonizing.
No.
Disillusion.
No. Like you're manipulating them. You're indoctrinating them.
Indoctrinating.
That did not start with a
No.
D.
Yeah, I
there
don't
was
think it's
definitely a
that.
D in there.
I don't think it's that. I think it's more so just like this, like, because like Tino and I would sometimes go out with like their group and stuff. They're very new to it all, and we're kind of like already
Yeah.
used to it all and kind of in it already. So
Yeah.
it's, for me, it was kind of funny seeing like
Mm-hmm.
the
racer. Oh my god.
yeah, like stuff like that. Like I'm not saying I
He
don't
told
shit on
me-
it. I by
Dude.
no means do I shit on it, but it's like
He tells me that they
it's cool
like
to see.
go crazy whenever they see a Cuban tree
Yeah.
frog.
I mean, to be fair, there's not much else you can find
I'm gonna
around there.
drink this and I'm gonna get drunk.
No, but yeah.
Yeah, but so
there's
your
that,
car
and-
meet,
so
your
yeah, I'm doing things. I'm getting more like confident in going out
Yeah.
and just doing shit.
yeah.
'Cause I'm fucking tired. I'm hoping I can meet new people and gain some sort of like experience. 'Cause I don't have any life experience. Well, I'm getting life experiences now,
Yeah.
but had I not done the stuff that I've done with you guys, probably not. I'd be at home right now fucking
You're
playing
welcome.
PlayStation. So
You're welcome, dude.
You're welcome.
I'll believe
thank
some
you.
more.
Thank you. And I fucking beat you up today.
What are you talking about?
I'm like, dude, what's going on?
No.
Oh, he's
Does that
gotten
count
better
as a
at
win? Does that
fighting.
count as
Yeah?
a win?
No,
No.
Fuck.
that was
Yeah.
not. I literally helped you
I
because
know.
you literally had me and couldn't end it.
I know.
Yeah.
Yeah, but I was able to hold my own.
Their favorite
did.
pastime is wrestling before the podcast while I'm setting up.
Yeah, that's why my
No.
jeans are so dirty.
Yeah. Chuck loves getting down and dirty with men. Anyways, Chuck,
Yeah.
what are you thankful for again, other than what I just said right there, getting down and dirty with men? Go.
Thankful. I am thankful for life. I am thankful for family. I am thankful for my girlfriend. I'm thankful for friends. I'm thankful for experiences. I'm thankful for everything.
Yeah.
Just chilling.
Yeah. How did you feel like this year was? A success?
I don't know.
Yeah.
Probably.
Yeah?
Yeah, I said yeah, but like I don't know, not a big success. Not very neutral. Very.
Yeah.
I don't know. It's good.
Yeah, this year kind of felt like a filler year.
Yeah.
Really?
Yeah.
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 Yeah, I think that there's a lot of stress in the world with the election and shit like that and all the stuff that's going on. A lot of pressure. It really just feels like filler.
Yeah,
Yeah.
to me it feels like everybody. Well, like a lot of bad shit happened. Actually, like
That is true.
I did deal with the venomous bite.
Yeah.
I dealt with a few things that were very scary and traumatizing. I've dealt with tons of bad shit, but like overall, like I don't know. I just feel like
It's in between.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like it's just like forgettable almost.
What?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Eric had a great year apparently.
Yeah, he's like, dude, I'm having a great
I'm
time.
not saying it went great. I'm just saying a lot of shit happened. Like,
Yeah.
a lot of
To
memorable
me,
shit.
it's so much. It doesn't even feel like a year. It's the thing. Like I can't even.
Like autopilot.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like just.
Yeah.
Like what is it called? Like numb. Like
Yeah.
numb to it.
Yeah,
Like
yeah,
it's
yeah,
just
yeah.
like, oh yeah, shit went bad, but I can't even. I have to really think about the shit that went bad. To like,
Mhm.
other
Yeah.
than that, I'm just like, yeah, autopilot, just moving.
Mm.
Hell yeah.
What
Was
about
that
you?
Me?
Yeah.
Yeah, what the fuck?
Telling us to be thankful, but you're over here fucking.
I'm not thankful for anything. No. I'm thankful for making it through the year. I'll be 100% honest with you.
That's why I was like.
I had a fucking caquita year, big time poopy year. Cause it was weird. It was weird because it's like the end of last year, I had an issue, right? I had an issue financially, transparently. I had an issue financially, and I knew a number that I needed to be at to have a certain thing, right? And not that I'm a religious person or anything like that, because I'm not, but it was weird the bad things that happened to me that put me in a place to get that number, which was weird because beginning of the year I lose my job. And then I'm freaking out. I'm like, how the fuck am I going to get to that number because of the financial issue that I had, And then little things happened that were completely out of my control. And it was just about, putting a couple things to the side and focusing up on other things and kind of focusing on me and kind of putting blinders on a lot of things. And through just natural courses of events, I end up in a position where that number is obtainable, and even though a couple recent like bad things happened, which are like still fighting that, it's kind of weird how like life worked for me this year, where it was just like a series of bad events that
It was
kind
just
of
not the road you thought you had to take to get there.
yeah, and it was like losing that job that I had in the beginning of the year was kind of like the best thing that happened. It really was. At the time, it didn't feel like it. Even though I knew that I wasn't going to be able to be there as long as I had planned to originally because of the issue that I had. But it was a thing that needed to happen for me to open my eyes to
And you may
the
have
reality.
not made that decision yourself.
Yeah. I remember last year around September, I was talking to my wife and I was telling her because of the issue that we were having, I was like, I think I'm going to have to look for another job. And I was going to wait until the new year started to see where I would be at that job financially. And it wasn't where I needed to be, So I'm glad, in hindsight, I'm glad it all happened the way that it happened.
Yeah.
It is what it is kind of thing, So I'm very thankful for my parents that fucking supported me, and I'm very thankful for my wife that put up with me. And obviously very thankful for you guys for being along this journey, and it's just weird to see how far we've come, and how like in the beginning of it felt so fresh and so like, we didn't know each other, and now it just feels like the normal course of events, and it's comfortable having something that I can always be like, I have Sunday to be with the guys and to, to relax and to get to smile, to spend some time outside and to have something to look forward to in the weird things that were going on. So now, let's talk about somebody losing their legs.
Oh
I'm
God,
kidding.
jeez.
All right, let's go. Let's go for it.
So I don't know. I don't know if this video was supposed to be posted. It's deleted now.
I don't know if I should post it on the video, but when you showed it to me, I screen recorded it because I literally
have it
was like,
too.
I knew somebody was gonna take it
I
down.
thought it was AI.
No, it happened. So back in June, I don't want to say too much because I want to give the guy the benefit of
Yeah.
having that story for himself, So I'm not gonna say much other than this guy, this well-known guy actually, was, let's just say, diving with Nile crocodiles, and the crocodile in the video grabs his leg and brings him back down underwater, and then grabs the other leg, and there's some screenshots of it death rolling with his legs.
Wow.
I don't know how long they were in the water. I don't know any of that. All I know is he does not have his legs.
They looked like they were in super deep water too.
Yeah, it looked pretty deep.
That didn't look like. I mean, it could have been a river.
Yeah, and
but-
that just shows you, bro, like what can happen with those animals, bro. Like literally, like what, last week I caught a whole bunch of alligators and I got in the water with a big one with all my coworkers, like to catch it.
Yeah.
And it's like, okay, here we are, everybody on their toes. Like we had a plan and everything, but still, like you always think of like the things that can go wrong, and you have to like be a team player, and like your friends' lives are in your hands and your life is in their hands, and it's like it's such a crazy experience. And it's like for a lot of you that watch like these documentaries on these animals, you never think of like the dangers these people put themselves in to record it.
Yeah.
You know, like a lot of clips you watch on like Animal Planet, Disney, whatever, and you're like, oh my God, that's so cool. And you see it for 3 seconds, but
And yeah.
those 3 seconds were 3 hours of somebody diving
Yeah.
with a shark, a croc, or whatever, like working a venomous snake, or like recording a polar bear. Like any of those things could go wrong, and somebody's going out there risking their life for you to be able to see 3 seconds of it.
Yeah.
And that's insane.
Mm-hmm.
So I feel for the guy and his family. I actually spoke to him literally like a week or two before any of that happened, like on the comment section.
Mm-hmm.
We were talking about the intelligence of crocodilians and stuff.
Yeah.
So it's very interesting.
Yeah. It's putting yourself in crazy situations. I mean, it's one of those things where you're just not in control. It's like what I told you today when we were meeting up and I was walking towards you. I was walking by myself and I thought I saw a bear, and then I remembered, oh wait, I'm a huge pussy. So I started turning back around. I was like, I don't know what to do. I don't want to be alone. I don't want to be put in this situation.
It's a bunch of turkeys.
Dude, yeah, because it's fucking
we got live
Thanksgiving,
audience. We're
dude.
thankful.
I hope they come over here. That'll be funny.
Yeah.
I think they will.
That would be amazing if they did.
I love turkeys.
Yeah.
There's a bunch.
So something else that, I mean, on the topic of Thanksgiving and being thankful, this year, just in general, this community has lost a lot.
Oh yeah.
Oh
That's
my
why I was like,
God,
how could this be
yeah.
a forgettable year? Because it's
Yeah. Well,
you-
no,
you
I
hit-
It's
we
not
got
that
hit
it's
hard.
forgettable. It's just so much.
yeah, in
that
our
you
true.
just
in
go,
the personal lives, it's
Yeah.
been a lot, and
Yeah.
you're just on autopilot,
Yeah.
you know. So before we talk about what we're about to talk about, we always like to say spend some time outside, enjoy nature, but I will say spend some time outside and hug your family.
Yes.
Hug your family because, the beginning of this year we lost Brian, and at the time that we're recording this, not too long ago, we lost Dingo, which, was very tragic, the way that everything went down. And Adam from Wikis did a very interesting video. He spoke about, obviously about the dingo situation, but he spoke about what the difference was between what happened to him
And what happened to Jeff?
and what happened to Jeff. Because a lot of people like to see, they just say, oh, it's the venomous thing. It's the venomous thing.
It's just the free handling.
Yeah,
thing.
yeah. And more than anything, it's the self-policing within the industry, the hobby. It's the the irresponsibility with some people selling to certain people, and then Dingo. I didn't watch a lot of his videos. I didn't really know a lot about him. A lot of people speak very highly of him.
Mm-hmm.
I remember the first Animal Con. I got to see him, and I was like, I have no idea who this guy is, but he is so charismatic. He is a character, and I understood why people watch this man. I was like, I got it right away, and the way that he spoke about the animals and his love for it, it was very intriguing, very inspiring. Yeah, and then a lot of people have also been sending us that guy that was allowing kids to handle the
gaboon,
gaboon viper, and
yeah.
that's like another one of those instances where just like, yo,
That's different.
yeah, like that is malpractice. That is a bad thing. If on malpractice, if a doctor had malpractice, he loses his license.
Yeah.
Like in instances like that, like, oh, the animal is defanged. Okay, so now like you're essentially harming this animal, doing something negative towards the animal for your own personal benefit, and that's whack. Like that is
Mhm.
not something that we do. You know, how did you guys feel about all the stuff that's going on with the venomous shit?
I thought it was a lot. Like I felt like kind of like down when it came to reptile stuff because like we have the taipan situation,
Yeah.
doubling down on that, and then with dingo, it's like no fucking way, like because after the whole taipan stuff went down, everyone's like, oh, I wonder what's gonna happen next, like who's gonna get bit next, and then
Yeah.
like something happens, and like we're kind of just like just in
You know
what, like we're just no one has any like idea what can happen, and sometimes we forget like when it comes to certain animals that people keep, it's like sometimes it's surreal to think about. It's one thing thinking about it, like, oh, I could die if I do this, or I could lose my life, and then someone that everyone sees and like loves and everything, that's when something happens to them, you take a hit.
Yeah.
Because I didn't really watch a lot of his stuff either, but it's like I'm still, I mean, I'm assuming everyone else still is, but I'm still sad about Brian. Like,
Yeah.
I think about it and I will get genuinely down. And then with Dingo, it's the same thing. It's like maybe it hits different because we're in the reptile industry community thing, but it's like that hits a little too close.
Yeah.
And it sucks.
Yeah, for me, I think I didn't know the guy or watch the guy. I've only seen a few things. I've never spoken to him. But from what I've heard, same thing as you said, like very good guy, charismatic. Of course, he did a lot of dangerous stuff, but like so do we all. We all do dangerous stuff.
Yeah, I really do.
Yeah, I mean, yeah,
And
you
dangerous.
drive.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like,
And the animals
It's
that I
true.
keep super cool, super
yeah,
dangerous.
shut up. But no, I mean, like, we all do dangerous things. Like, you can die driving. Like,
yeah.
it doesn't matter what it is, and it's different from the Jeff thing because Jeff is sick in the head. There's a difference. There's a huge
Yeah.
difference in that, and it's very similar to like how people treat Chandler. Like, same thing with Chandler. Chandler has he free handle? Does he free handle? Yeah, he does. But it's way different than thinking that the animal loves you and like you
Yeah.
have this control over it. They know the animal's behavior a lot better. Does that mean you're foolproof? No. That just means the chances.
I think it was
are
like a
lower.
misunderstanding of what it meant to respect. the
Yeah.
animal.
So like I think it's two different things, and the sad part to me is like he has kids, he has a
Oh, yeah.
family and like a wife, and that's the saddest part. Like I don't know. I
Yeah.
it's very sad. But I don't know.
Yeah.
The kids and the family is what like
Yeah,
it's so
of course.
painful. Like if you were a random fucker with no family and shit, like it still hurts and it's like part of the community, but the fact that there's like some kids growing up without their dad right now,
Mm-hmm.
like thankfully he was a huge inspiration and will
Yeah.
always be have an
Mhm.
impact, but even still, like I don't know.
Yeah.
Just that's the saddest part, like even sadder than like the community itself. That part's like
100%.
heartbreaking, bro.
Yeah. Well, make sure again this Thanksgiving, hug your family,
Be
hug your
present.
loved ones, be present. You don't know when life calls. You don't know when that last second is going to be, So, on that note, I hate you guys. You guys suck. You're the fucking worst. This is the most depressing episode ever. I'm just kidding. Anyways, on one more negative note, and then we got to end with something positive. One more negative thing.
We will.
Okay? We have to end it with something positive. Oh, no, wait. Two more. Chuck has a negative. Can you present this squirrel situation?
Sure. So,
Oh my god.
New York.
So New York has very strict animal laws for the most part, and some guy had a squirrel that he rehabilitated or something like that.
Preface. To preface, this guy does animal rescues.
Yes.
He has an animal.
He does animal rescues, and the animal
sanctuary.
in question was apparently Instagram famous too.
Yes. For 7 years, he's had this squirrel.
Yes. Peanut the squirrel. Everyone remembers him.
Yes.
May he rest in peace. But basically what went down is that you cannot keep squirrels in New York. Now, granted, I'm sure that there is some sort of way a sanctuary could keep the squirrel, but from what I read up on and listened to before we started, as far as I know, he was just keeping the squirrel in his apartment or house, I think.
Mm-hmm.
So to the eyes of I forgot the name of the organization it was, but for all
was
intents and purposes,
the
it was
government.
like FWC.
It was the environmental thing. That
Environmental government people, basically, on paper, this guy's keeping a squirrel in his house. We need to take the squirrel because rabies and this and that and the other. So government-wise, on paper, they go to his house, but it gets pretty crazy because they borderline SWAT this man's house for this squirrel. And that's the part where it's kind of like it's a little bit laughable because it's like, dude, y'all are it's a squirrel. Like, can we just like calm down? Like, can we just see the squirrel? But at the same time, I can understand, like, I'm sure he knew what could have happened, so he's gonna try his best to, you know, not have to go through that. But they raided his house. They escorted him and his girlfriend out of the house so they could look for the squirrel. Took the squirrel.
Hours. They were outside for hours.
Yeah, they took the squirrel, and he was cuffed on the floor and everything.
The squirrel?
Yeah. No, but they ended up euthanizing him to test for rabies, which really sucks, and it's a little bit counterintuitive in my mind because it's like the only way to test for rabies is to kill the animal. So at that point, the animal's already dead.
How long can an animal have rabies? They had that animal for 7 years.
Yeah, it doesn't make sense, and especially for the government body that doesn't necessarily understand what's going on and how these things work. They're doing their job.
They also
their
euthanized.
Job was a little fucked.
Yeah, they also euthanized a raccoon
too, which is the same. It's the same problem.
Yeah.
If you cannot keep wild animals as pets, because
But why were they keeping?
I don't know. It's a sanctuary thing.
They do rescues. They have like an animal
sanctuary.
sanctuary.
Matter if it's illegal, you can't take it. It's like a bald eagle. If there's a bald eagle,
That's
I
why
cannot touch it, even though I work at a zoo.
Yeah.
That's why I'm still watching from outside the scenario, trying to figure it out.
If it's illegal to keep, right, and you have no permits whatsoever.
We don't know if he has permits.
Yeah, I don't know if they even exist, but let's say he does not have permits to have it. Regardless, if you call yourself a rescue, it doesn't matter.
Yeah.
Or a rehab, it doesn't matter because it is illegal still.
I mean, if it's illegal, I mean, that is what it is. But
And
that doesn't mean that the situation wasn't fucked.
Sucks. No,
Yeah.
it sucks. It really sucks. But it's like the coffee situation for me. Like, dude, if you're gonna be a rehab, if that's the problem, make sure you're good, because then you're gonna get your animals killed.
Then you'd at least think that they put this animal in the facilities that it needs to be in.
Yeah. Also, they did try to release it.
They did try to release it?
Yes. Obviously, probably not recently, but
the guy tried to
I'm pretty
release
sure
it.
From something I read, I skimmed through it, so I could be wrong, but they tried to release it, and I'm assuming it stayed around.
Even that, if you can't get the animal to go on his own, then you're not rehabbing right. So, like, are you really a rehab, or are you calling yourself a rehab? Like, are you, like, to be a rehab, you have to be a rehab through the state.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. But
you can't just go, I'm a rehab, I'm just going to rehab animals and just rehab random animals you find.
I don't know if that's the case, though. I still have to read up on it, though.
Yeah, I don't know, but, like, that's just my assumption right now.
I would assume the same thing, though, especially with all the stuff that happened with the gators.
Yeah, like I think to be a rehab, you can't just say you're gonna rehab animals. You have to legally be one.
There's
and
paperwork.
Be one with the state. So why would the state go and take your
assuming
animals?
that he wasn't?
Assuming that he wasn't. But if it was a rehab by the state, why would the state go in to check for a squirrel? Because they would already know.
For suspicion of rabies and stuff. Once they found out that it's a squirrel in someone's house, that's a pet.
Yeah, but if you're a rehabber through the state.
Exactly,
that's
the gray area.
Confirmed.
There's a rehab center right there, but that's through the state.
Mm-hmm.
It is illegal to keep squirrels
in New York. It is illegal to keep wild animals, so you can't keep squirrels, you can't keep raccoons.
Gotcha.
I don't know exactly why it's illegal in New York, but here, it's so here our rules when it comes to rabies and stuff. For example, skunks. For skunks, it's kind of iffy with having them in an exhibition situation because there's not a rabies vaccine that's cleared for skunks. That doesn't mean that they can't have a rabies vaccine. It's just the rabies vaccine isn't, like, on paper cleared for them to have.
Gotcha.
So, for example, if a skunk bites somebody, they would have to obviously put down the skunk immediately because we cannot account for the rabies situation. I'm assuming it's a similar law in New York, but New York is a lot more strict when it comes to that kind of stuff, so there's probably different things involved too. Yeah. But for the suspicion of rabies, I mean, they had the animal for 7 years.
But, like, even then you can't prove that in the moment.
I know you can't, but, I mean, they could have done a little bit. I mean, the swatting, they didn't get swatted, but, like,
but it was pretty much that, dude.
Yeah.
They fucking raided this guy's dude like
how this guy reacted either. So that's another thing to consider.
Yeah. I think it is unfortunate. I think that it sucks that they euthanize the animal. That's the biggest tragedy.
Yeah, that
I
ends
feel
up being
they
the
should
case
have.
all the
I
time.
feel they just should have put that in a different facility. If their thing was it's illegal to keep this, you may not have your permits to do what it is that you're trying to do, then that animal should have gone into a facility that can handle that situation. To euthanize an animal that's been thriving, that
Yeah,
had
it's-
a loving home and stuff like that,
it's
with somebody
wasteful.
that was taking care of it,
It's a shame.
it is a shame. Are you looking it up right now?
Yeah, I'm just looking. The guy owns Peanuts Freedom Farm Animal Sanctuary,
Uh-huh.
a place for second chances. What we do, fulfilling responsibility, meaningful work. Peanuts Freedom Farm, dedicated efforts towards animal welfare and sanctuary excellence.
Okay.
But I don't see
Yeah.
like rehab like permits. I can literally open up a place, get my like business
Mm.
thing, and call my shit
Yeah.
you know.
Well, shit, man. Chuck,
What up?
it's your turn, buddy.
Yeah.
Let them have it.
Negativity.
We're going to go back in time now
Okay.
to Animal Con weekend. You guys have not been able to see Chuck's reaction to some of the events that happened in Animal Con. We did talk about it in the Halloween episode, how we felt about certain things that happened. And now it's time to hear from Chuck.
Okay.
Sir.
Here we go.
Story time.
Okay. So.
This is the last episode of the Reptiles.
It's over.
Oh boy.
No.
Okay, so Animal Con. First things first, I want to say shout out to the people at Animal Con themselves, for allowing me to go. I know it's kind of illegal to let me go in there at
my
this
God.
fucking point.
You
So
have a
shout out to
rabies
them
vaccine.
for letting me be part of that, and for the parts that I was allowed in, of course. So I think like I gotta be thankful for them. But there were a few things that were done that I think were pretty dirty, and not by Animal Con themselves. So I want to make that clear. So when I walked in with my girlfriend, just opened the door. I didn't even have my badge. I got nothing, bro. I walked in, and somebody comes up to me, and they're like, hey, Savannah Bowen and Mark McHugh from Gatorland don't want you on the after party. And pretty much I was the only creator not allowed at the after party. And I was all right, cool. Let's roll with that then. Which I think is kind of messed up. Because whenever we do Croc Fest, we're not going to exclude people from Gatorland for coming over and stuff like that. You know, like, it's because I work at a different park now, and I used to work for them. That's their issue. Their issue is I used to work there. They wanted to take my phone. They wanted to fire me and all of these things. They didn't get through with it, so now they hate me for it. Whatever. So I'm not allowed at the after party. I'm like, okay. Then, of course, things roll around throughout creators. Everybody's asking why I'm not allowed. People are coming up to me like, yo, what's up with Gatorland and you? What's up with Gatorland and you? Everybody's asking. And I'm like, I have not said a thing. So obviously they're talking amongst themselves, and the news got to everybody. How many times did you guys hear people asking me about that? Like, what's up? Like, what's up with Gatorland? What's up with this? What's up with that? I'm like, oh, my God. So I had to explain myself a billion times because, of course, they ran my name through the entire thing. And I'm getting looks from people that I have never met in my life. And I'm like, okay, whatever. It's just that. Yeah, I passed by the Gatorland table. I know the people working there. I used to work with those people. So I see them. I dap them up. I give them a hug. All of those people super cool with me. It's just the park owner and Savannah Bowen herself. Her name is Heather. Let's call her Heather. Her name is Heather. Okay, Heather herself got
Are you
beef
going to
with
get in
me.
trouble for any of this?
I don't care.
Oh, God.
Heather herself is the one, of course, throwing this all around, and people are just giving me looks and stuff. In fact, one of the nights you guys were there, after I was dealing with some stuff with Bennett, random lady comes out of the bushes, drunk as hell. Kylie from Amazing Animals Inc., drunk as hell, comes out and starts cussing me out. I have nothing against this lady. I have been to her place once, and this lady just goes off on me, and I'm like, who is this lady and what's going on? And here she goes. Of course, friends with Gatorland. So, of course, she heard some stuff. I don't know what stuff. Goes off on me. Then I find out she used to work where I work, and she's just going off on me over nothing. Like, she does not know me. She was not going off on me on things that I have ever said or done. Like, it was not me. She was just going off of her issues with other people and her issues with things that she was told. Because these people are just told to not mess with me. These people were told to not post with me, not be near me, not take photos, don't talk to him, all of these things. And, of course, people didn't really listen. In fact, most people just came up to me and were like, yo, what's up with this? Why are we hearing this? Everybody's like, yo, you're going to the after party? I'm like, no, why? I tell them why. And they're like, yo, what the fuck is this? Because it's this little culty shit that they got going on. And, of course, that, like, it bothered me a little bit. Because it's like, damn, like, all of these people are looking at me weird. I can't tell who's who. I can't, I'm like, oh, this is fucking weird. But I went all 3 days because I wanted to show my face. I did not want to back down from that. Of course, after that lady yelled at me from Amazing Animals, Inc., next day we did a panel together. And you can see, I posted a video. She's in it, and she's like 2 feet away from me, bro. Everybody else sitting down very close to each other. This lady was so far away from me, hungover as hell, of course, probably regretting what she did while she was drunk. And, yeah, I think that was really messed up. I wouldn't treat people like that. I worked there like 4 years ago, bro. I worked there like 4 years ago. I still have friends there. Like, I still get along with tons of people there. It's just Heather herself. That's it. That's all it is. She still got beef with me, and that's fine. I don't like that bitch anyways. It is what it is. She like 175, no eyebrows, having ass bitch. I don't really give a fuck.
So what? Okay. Not that you have to be associated with any of these people.
Yeah.
But is your thing? I mean, because Eric and I have expressed that was very sad for us, and we're not you, so we can only imagine how you felt. Because we love you a lot, and we know the person that you actually are, and for you to get treated like that, it's like, man, this is fucked up. A lot of this stuff, regardless of the things that happen, you're a human being. Regardless of whatever kind of drama could have been, from their point of view, you are a human being. What do you want? Like what do you expect? Because I know that you don't want a relationship with these people.
Nope.
No. You don't care about things being cordial.
Nope.
Do you want things to just be like a thing where it's like, yo, let bygones be bygones. You don't have to like me. I don't have to like you. We're all a part of this,
I'm not going to sit there and be fake. I can't do that. But
we don't have to. I
wouldn't be mad about not even just passing by.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like, that should have been it. But, bro, on purpose, she would get on my way. On purpose.
Yeah.
She would literally, when I was going to the dinner area, she got on the entrance on purpose. So I walked through her. Because it's like, I'm not going to say, excuse me, to you. You're treating me like shit as it is.
Yeah.
And now people are going to think that I'm being a fucking asshole. Like, no, fuck you.
Yeah, and I know that other people started noticing stuff like that.
Yeah,
because other people were telling
noticing.
us.
Everybody was talking about it. Everybody was talking about it.
Yeah.
Like, she showed her true colors. And I'm glad, because everybody saw her being what she is. I'm glad. Because I was chilling, bro. I was just like, all right, go through here. I'm going to show face. It is what it is. I'm going to deal with this. And something I've noticed, a lot of the people that did listen to her and kind of had, like, weird shit against me, people that I used to talk to and be friends with, they're all old heads.
Yeah.
They're all, like, 175 like her. People that don't even matter anymore.
Yeah.
Honestly. People that don't matter anymore. And I'm okay with it. A lot of the younger people, in fact, like, we weren't herping. We were, like, what, 30 people deep?
Yeah.
We took a whole bunch of creators with us.
Fun.
And it was great. I had a great time with all those people. In fact, when we got back, it was like all friends. Like, I had a great time with all those people. The only people that were weird with me were old heads, 175 missing eyebrows, mad at themselves because they ain't got nothing going on. That's what it is, bro.
No, speak your truth, man.
Yeah, it is what it is, bro.
This
it is
your
what
platform.
it is.
Speak
it
whatever
is what
the
it
fuck you need
is,
to
bro.
speak.
It is what it is. And I felt good about that. I felt good about the people that, like, did care about me, did like me, that gave me a chance. A lot of people gave me a chance, and it was a great time. Tons of creators, I mean, brands and stuff. Like, I had a great time. Other than that, that was the one thing that I was like, because, of course, the Bennett stuff also happened, but that is, like, nothing.
Yeah.
That was
irrelevant.
nothing. Irrelevant
Tiny.
as hell.
Yeah.
Like, whatever. That was more like, okay, I'm going to deal with this for 3 days.
Yeah.
People being weird, and I can't tell who's who.
Yeah. It was crazy to see exactly what you thought would happen.
Of course.
I was like, damn, dude, this is fucking crazy.
Of course, because I've dealt with it. I've gone to their Croc Fest, which they just thought we weren't gonna go. We didn't say we were gonna go,
Yeah.
so we went. Dude, they got people following me.
Yeah.
Like, how corny are you?
Yeah.
How corny are you really going to be? Like, this is such a high school thing.
Mm-hmm.
That this is somebody that just wanted some form of fame so bad, and finally got a little piece of something that isn't even hers. It isn't even hers.
I thought you were going into your Trump accent right now. I was waiting for it.
And she can't, and she can't even hold on to it because they could just replace her if they wanted to. She sucks at it anyways.
I'm sorry this fucking happened to you, buddy.
It's all good, bro. At the end of the day, those people are aging. They're going to be less and less of a human being as we go through. They're going to fall apart. And I'm still young and happy, and I still got a lot to go for, bro.
Yeah.
Still young. I'm happy. I got it going. I still got a lot to look forward to. I'm not stuck. You know?
Yeah.
Like, I work somewhere, but I also do my own stuff.
Yeah.
I don't rely on anything.
Yeah, I think
for
big things are
anyone.
coming
Mhm.
for you in the
Oh.
future, and I've expressed that to you. I think that you're going to see a lot of big opportunity come your way,
Yeah.
especially soon, I
Yeah,
think.
and once that happens, oh, bro, oh God, even if they're dead already, I'm just gonna
You're so dumb.
allegedly.
Allegedly.
Yeah, that just got me really angry. I'll say that got me really angry because we wouldn't do that to them.
Yeah.
You know, like we just wouldn't. And it's been 4 years.
Get over it.
4 years, bro, that I worked there for $10
Yeah.
an hour, bro. They don't even pay their people, bro.
Mm.
Look at the actual people that take care of the animals there, how much they get paid and how much they swing around because every year it's a different team. Look at that. How much they get paid fucking right now because minimum wage goes up. They're like, what, $13 an hour to do shows all day?
Working with dangerous animals.
Yeah, and barely
Mhm.
that because she took all of that. Most people can't even work near the Crocs because she took that from that team. You know, and that team doesn't even know it because they're all new.
Rough.
Yeah, like, and then like they wanna belittle me and like the things that I do and where I work and all of those things. Like, I work there, bro. I know what that's like. I really know what that's like. $10 an hour, bro. They wanted me to stay there. Get the fuck out of here.
And you're missing a finger.
Yeah, they're not just kidding. Like, it's nothing. They what they show you on camera, it's nothing. Show the truth.
Show the truth.
Yeah, show the truth. Show
They
the
could never.
show the forgotten pond. Show the water monitors and the PVC cages, because the cages that you get to see beautiful behind the scenes. Show that. Go ahead and show that. But they won't. They won't.
Now
I
let's-
can if I wanted to, but yeah.
They're watching
My
you, bro.
people.
All right, let's end this in a positive note. Anybody got anything positive?
I'm full of hate.
Yeah. Become a member. Support by buying the merch and all that jazz.
And the coffee and the stickers.
coffee. We got coffee. We got stickers. We got shirts.
Got
We
animals.
got a lot of things
Well, you have
happening
animals.
always. Fucking come see us at a local reptile show. You know, I love you guys a lot. Happy Thanksgiving.
Love you too.
I'm really proud of all of us. I think, you know, in the face of adversity, we've managed to hang tight and stand up for one another and show our teeth when we need to.
Yeah.
And yeah, man,
It is what it is.
it is what it is. We've made enough noise, and I think that people just understand what it is that we do.
Yeah, I'll say shout out to y'all for dealing with so much shit because of me.
Oh, dude.
Straight up.
Yeah.
Straight up, y'all and my girlfriend Kira as well, because goddamn.
I mean,
she literally drove from Georgia 4 hours straight to the heat.
yeah.
And
I
she was
mean,
down with the shits too, so.
I think that something that, you know, my parents have raised me on is just, you know, if your friend is getting his ass kicked, you're also getting your ass kicked.
Oh, I wasn't getting my ass kicked.
No, but it's that mindset. It's that, like,
Yes,
you,
I
you
will
don't
jump off the cliff.
you don't
Yeah.
let your friends get beat up. If first if your friends wouldn't put themselves in that kind of position for you, those are not your friends.
Yeah.
But if you want that reciprocated for you, you got to be that for that person.
Yeah.
You know, and I'm not gonna, you know, I wouldn't let anybody, you know, walk all over my friends. That's just not the kind of person that I am. No matter how small I am, I don't give a fuck. I mean, it is what it is. You know. Respect one another, have conversations.
Yeah, don't be afraid to talk things out.
Yeah. Not everything has to
That's
be.
usually what makes everything go down.
Yeah, not everything has to be through
not afraid to
fisticuffs.
fucking talk.
I mean, it gotta be.
Yeah.
It is what it is, but it shouldn't.
Yeah, exactly. We're all grown ass people, especially me. I'm so grown. But yes, happy Thanksgiving, happy holidays, and let's get through the last month of the year. This was the Reptiles With Podcast.